What's going on, guys? You may not be aware of this, but we are living in a renaissance of superheroes on TV. Arrow, The Flash, Gotham, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., other ones that I can't remember. But this isn't the first time superheroes have been on TV. No, there have been a ton of superheroes on TV, and guess what? Today, we're talking about them. By the way, today we're talking live action, not animated. Maybe we'll do a whole nother show about that. Let's kick it off with one of the most famous superhero TV shows of all time, 1960s Batman. It was full of all kinds of crazy stuff. You had the Batusi, the Joker's painted over mustache, and a ton of awesome cameos from people like Sammy Davis Jr., the original Green Hornet and Kato, and a lot of other 1960s people whose fame didn't really stand the test of time.
Aren't you a king or something?
I am sometimes called a king. The carpet king, that is.
Holy Wikipedia, Batman! Who the f*** are these people? Before he was played by Eric Bana, and then played better by Edward Norton, and then played even better by Mark Ruffalo, the Incredible Hulk was hulking out on network TV in the 1970s. Most comic book fans would agree that the Bill Bixby-Lou Ferrigno show was one of the best superhero shows ever, most of the time. I guess all Loki really had to do was invade New York with an army of grizzly bears. Hawkeye would have been through. There have been several shows featuring Superman, aka the Man of Steel, but back in the late 80s, Superboy had his own syndicated show. That's right, before Smallville, there was this low-budget show that featured tights, flights, and some really bad acting.
What's in the box, Lex?
You surprise me. Surely a super person like yourself can see into a little old lead box.
The conversation ended. I'll take the box.
Out of my way, Superboy.
Permission granted.
We'd be remiss if we didn't also mention the 1990s ABC series Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, featuring Terry Hatcher, who you may know from Desperate Housewives, and Dean Cain, who you may know from Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman. The show ditched a lot of the superhero action to focus on what comic book fans really crave, the alter ego's romance.
I have been in love with you for a long time.
Sorry, I just don't feel that way about you. You're romantically.
Guys, let's never forget Lois and Clark. Oh, too late. I forgot it. The Flash is burning up the CW now, but back in the 90s, there was another Flash zooming around television. CBS's 1990 version starred John Wesley Shipp, Dawson's dad from Dawson's Creek, and a lot of really questionable special effects work. He also faced off against his main nemesis, the Trickster, played by the Joker himself, Mark Hamill.
Oh, stop it, stop it, stop it!
Huh, hard to believe it only lasted one season. Hey guys, let's talk about Spidey. You know, Spider-Man, he's one of America's favorite superheroes, but he's only appeared on live-action television in the United States once, in CBS's late 70s series, The Amazing Spider-Man. This show was actually not amazing. A more apt title would have been The Crappy Spider-Man. In the late 1970s, Marvel licensed the rights to their most popular character to Japanese television. The results were exactly what you'd expect. When did Spider-Man team up with Voltron? In what issue of the comic did that mashup go down? There have been several failed attempts to bring Wonder Woman to TV, but only one actress has donned her star-spangled underoos on television. Linda Carter in the 1970s. Not only did she have the lasso of truth and the best spin moves on TV, she also had some sick grinds, bro.
You're not gonna believe this, but there's some broad on a skateboard coming after us.
Watch your back, Ryan Sheckler. Is he still a famous skateboard guy? I like stick and ball sports. Superheroes are larger than life, and they embody so many of man's dreams and aspirations. In 1997, CBS decided to ignore all of that and make superheroes look lame as f*** in their failed pilot movie for the Justice League of America.
Welcome, Tori, to the Justice League.
let's all say a little prayer that this is not remembered as the good Justice League of America. I'm talking to you, Zack Snyder. The next show we're going to talk
Hold
back to
on,
the
Hal! You forgot about my favorite superhero show of all time, NBC's The Cape!
Is that you, Mike Carlson, wearing a mask?
Don't worry about it. I'm here today to remind all of you about the show on NBC that was canceled too early.
Wait, this show was canceled after only one season?
Correction, Hal. 1/2 of a season.
Didn't last a full season?
No, not a full season.
Why do you like this show so much?
Because it's got everything you would want. It's got a dwarf, it's got a man with mental powers, and it has got a villain played by Mina Suvari. To all of you out there, send NBC a cape so we can bring back this amazing show.
How much does it cost to mail a cape?
$750-ish?
Plus, how much does a cape cost?
$750-ish?
This is an expensive plan.
Well, it's worth it for great art.
All right, thank you, Mike Carlson.
Thank you, Hal Rudnick.
Yeah.
Thank you, Screen Junkies.
Okay. This last show is not based on a comic book, but we're featuring it anyway because it's the most ridiculous goddamn thing I've ever seen. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Automan.
You've programmed me to observe other people and do whatever they can do as well as they can do it. Jimmy Connor's playing tennis, John Travolta dancing. In fact, on a scale of 1 to 10, think of me as an 11.
What's better, these special effects or no special effects? No special effects is better. Those were terrible. So who's your favorite superhero on TV? Who's your greatest American hero? Thought we forgot that one? Leave us an answer in the comments section below. Best answer, we're gonna send you a Screen Junkies t-shirt. I wanna thank you for watching. I'm Hal Rudnick. Hit me up on Twitter. Bye-bye. Where the wildlings are.
That should be a spin-off show.
Yeah, right? Just hanging out with wildlings. What do you think we'd see the wildlings do on a day-to-day?
Not wash.